Alrighty, well, welcome to Red Dead Redemption. My name's Ed. Welcome to the series. I'm really excited to be playing this for you, mostly because if you listen to the Married to the Games podcast, you've learned that neither Gabe, Tim, nor Tim has played this game. Shame on them. We're going to take care of that for them right now. Let's go out west, you guys. One at a time.
Put on my purple outfit for this.
Look at me. Can you see how tough I look with my scars? Oh, man. Gabe pointed out to me that every time I play a game, every time I see my character, I say, look at me, and I just did it. And didn't even think about it. Doggone it. Oh, yeah.
Hey, watch it, mister. Read all about it. Bill Williamson's gang terrorized.
Playing this on the Xbox 360. I hesitated playing this because I assume that as soon as I do, they're going to say, hey, we're releasing the updated version next month. I'm not going to play it all over again. Ooh, ladies. Sarah's sitting beside me as I play this, and I can tell she's already intrigued. She hasn't looked down at her laptop screen once since this began. She really wants to know what's going on with this guy. She says it looks like Back to the Future. If Doc Brown gets out of that train, my wife is about to get really happy. Great Scott. I'm just chilling. I got my own seat.
Well,
Sarah says it's because I stink.
Grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we helped the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Typical white people. Come on.
But, Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
I don't like anybody on this train.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people
And
can
birds.
fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
You idiot. She's the dumbest one in her class.
Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Steve Martin.
Well, here we are.
I don't think that one.
Mrs. Bush, Armadillo.
Also, Jenny, if you can't tell the difference between a loving act and a hateful act, yeah, keep talking.
Want to drink some whiskey later?
Go to the saloon. I know how to walk and look around.
Find out more. Get your news.
I don't know how to run, though. Oh, A is run, okay. So, yeah, I'm playing this on the 360. Look at that. Big floating yellow X. Sprint, oh, never mind.
Mr. Marston! Mr. Marston, over here!
Blink, 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 blink.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Let's go, Jake. Race you. Where are we going? Oh, sorry. Supposed to follow. My bad.
You ain't gonna find 30 horses of these in all of New Ulster.
This one's mine. Ride horse. Why?
Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust.
Accompany Jake to Fort Mercer. All right.
Let's go.
Okay, A is not sprint on a horse. Oh, wait. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
If you hold A, your horse will maintain its sprint. Oh, sorry.
Slow down.
So it's Fort Mercer you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
I bet this guy is super racist. Not me, but the guy I'm hanging out
Not
with.
spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Yeah, you're going to be on Ashley Madison, sir. You'll regret that in the future. I'm staying close to my morals.
Oh, it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
As we progress in the game, when it comes to going from spot to spot riding a horse, I'll probably cut most of it, but this time, because it's kind of the intro, it's good to see.
Chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me, there's things you're better off not knowing.
Damn.
But yeah, the first time you experience it, pretty cool.
Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Wow, it looks nice, though. I mean,
Yeah.
it's an older game, too. Still looks pretty nice.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
All right, let's approach Fort Mercer. First, let's turn on the subtitles. We don't want to miss anything. Yeah.
Let's go.
So I take it this is where I'm going to learn how to shoot my guns and reclaim Fort Mercer as my own. Hello? Yep. That's a fort.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh.
Oh.
Do I look like
Oh.
I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more
I feel like I'm
touch,
about to kill Bill.
and no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Bill.
Oh,
Oh.
poor John.
Wait. Don't eat me, buzzard. I'm alive still, please. If you have coffee now, I implore you, please take a sip.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Fine. Hey, I'm awake, everybody. Does anybody want to come and greet me? No? All right. Bonnie is the on your map. Let's go join Bonnie. Look at my run.
Hey, 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 hey. I'm gonna go and make a basket. I'm gonna put some flowers inside. Hey, hey, hey.
Marston, back in the land of
Sarah's looking at me.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled
Whoop,
up
sorry.
over here.
Walk with Bonnie.
Bonnie, 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 Bonnie. Look how good I feel.
Hold B to focus on important people, places, and events. I'm focused on Bonnie.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with
Hey.
my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Giddy up!
Mount your new... Where's my other horse? I liked him better.
So you can get your bear.
Sorry, current horse. Matching your speed. This is how fast we're going to go? All right. Whatever. I've ridden a horse before, Bonnie, just so you know.
At the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Do you guys have a pool?
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard
Yeah.
to erase.
Well, thank you. Nice to meet you, too.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Yeah! And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarlane.
Well, are we going inside?
I just hitched my horse. Patient much, woman? I did get shot 2 days ago. Racy inside.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
I'm gonna shoot me a rustler and a
Best
no
get
goodie.
moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
Look at that moon, Bonnie. What happens if I get on Bonnie's horse? Let's find out. Huh? Huh? Funny joke, Bonnie, huh? Look at me, I'm on your horse. Oh, nothing happens? Boo.
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Just don't mix those two. Just rocking. Pushing me up against the fence, Bonnie. Thank you.
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all.
Oops.
It's rifle out. It's about time these little thieves took their maker.
Killing rabbits. Boom. Oh, what?
Nice shooting. You got one.
I got a couple, Bonnie. What are you doing?
That's it. Kill those little varmints. Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow. Mount back up. We should check out the rest of the ranch.
You mount back up. I'm already there, woman.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Okay, once I figured out how to aim the gun. Oh, my horse is stuck behind a
Slow down.
horse. Come on.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Did I just tell her to... Okay. Maybe not. Sounded like I did.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. Whoa! Good shooting, Mr. Marston.
Stay there. Come on.
How'd you miss that, Bonnie? Never mind, I did too. Turn around, horse. Turn around faster, horse. Yeah, I already had a rabbit.
Yeah.
I'll get it, Bonnie. Oh!
Whoa, whoa. Let's go. Come on.
Sorry, PETA.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had
Sort
a little
of.
experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Hitch your horse at the hitching post. If you get separated from your horse, it'll return to the hitching post outside of your house. Oh, nice. Yep, this is my horse now, Bonnie.
For your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life.
Get some sleep,
Thanks.
and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
You can sleep in the bed in your room to save your game. All right. If you sleep, you will wake up 6 hours later.
Hello. How are you doing?
Okay. You can also pick up extra ammo from the trunk in your room. Good to know.
You don't say.
Current Deadeye level 1 of 3. Alrighty, well that is going to do it for this intro of Red Dead Redemption. 50 Honor. That's me. Alrighty, well thank you for watching, and we will see you next time with more adventures. Alright, goodbye.